Hello everyone, welcome to my multi-part trip video to and from Maggie Valley, Cherokee area of North Carolina. I am now presently at the edge of Irwin on Jackson Love Highway, and now I'm only 23 miles from my home. So most trips done. I pretty much know where I'm at from here. I just got the GPS on just because, I don't know, I'm ready to be at home and relax for a little bit, then start doing adulting stuff like mow the yard. Yay! Maybe tomorrow, I don't know. But it's been a good trip. I've had a lot of fun. It would have been a little more fun with at least one other person riding with me, not on another bike, that is, and maybe 3 or 4 of us. That'd have been a little more fun. I found a pretty good route just to and from like Maggie Valley area coming back. Even though 209 is but it's a pretty road. It takes a little longer, but it's not a whole bunch of turns. You stay on that road. That last road that I was on when I was around y'all, I ended up getting on 352 and traveled on that for like another good chunk, like 21 miles or something, once I turned off that one road, that last road that was on the video. And been on that ever since, and I made one little slight turn to get on this road too, and I'm just like I'll be on the interstate here in another few minutes, and I just burned down the interstate, probably just to save a few minutes. I don't know, probably end up stopping in Irwin and get some lunch because I'm about to starve to death, and it's about time to stretch my legs again. Last time I stopped was in Hot Springs, so that's about an hour jump, roughly, maybe an hour and 10 minutes from here to Hot Springs. That's about the time usually on my bike, even though my aftermarket seat is fairly comfortable. That's usually about the time I start feeling hot spots and stuff in my tailbone and stuff, and then that's when I want to like stand up on the pegs. But this isn't a BMW GS 1200, so doing that on this, it kind of does a little squirrely, but I have done it before on trips, and on this one, but not doing 50, 55, 60 mile an hour. It tends to not like that a little bit. It just doesn't weigh enough for that. But yeah, bike's been fine. I'm just ready to relax a little bit, enjoy the rest of my weekend. It's Saturday now, so Sunday is my only day to get anything done before the start of work week starts again. So it's been fun. I hope everybody's enjoyed this series. I've enjoyed making it, trying to make it entertaining for y'all. Sometimes you may think I'm rambling on, but I'm actually trying to cut it down so each video isn't so long. Plus that way I don't have to do a crap ton of editing either. Not that I mind doing editing, but I feel like when you edit down something like this, or like my channel typically is on set topics, and I feel like when you really chop it down, you lose some feel stuff of what I'm talking about, because a lot of times when I edit down, it's just me trying to remember what I'm saying or cut out ands and uhs and stuff. And other than that, it's fine. You're not really missing out on anything other than that. And then too, where I use just GoPro their free software to edit it, you end up with some jumps in a video that pretty much, I'm sure you can hide it, the transition between one another, like I did in my intro, but I'm not really computer savvy enough to hide it, so I just try to make an uneditable or unedited video, sorry, and then you end up getting what you get. And it's finally warmed up enough, even though it is a kind of almost fall-like summer day, that I can get rid of my base layers that I've been wearing since leaving the hotel this morning. I was gonna put on my for those of you who see my review on my fantastic hailed winter gloves. I wore those for about an hour on the way up yesterday morning, but it wasn't as sunny yesterday morning as it is right now. Now the sun just now popped out. And my neck warmer thing that worked so well. I was wearing both of those yesterday morning for about an hour and a half. I didn't wear them at first, and I thought, it'd be okay. That kind of winter stuff and the whole neck thing to me makes me feel a little bit cumbersome. It's a little restrictive just from regular gear, and so I went to go put it on after that I gave up. I got off the interstate after about 15 minutes. I was like, yeah, no, never mind. And did the whole hand dryer trick thing. Well, these are summer gloves and perfed. I mean, even though they're leather, they're probably a little warmer than, say, some textile-based gloves, but they still flow enough air that your hands get cold if it's very chilly. So it was like 53 or 54 yesterday morning when I left. So, but I've had fun. I've enjoyed the trip. I hope everybody's enjoyed watching it as much as I've been making it, as I said. May do something like this again next year if everybody likes it. I don't really do videos for my health. If I don't get good feedback and nobody really tends to really care, it's kind of pointless. And we'll try to do a different topic. But I've been wanting to do this multi-part series, kind of travel series, even though it's not like a big travel series. Like, I'm going to Daytona Bike Week, or stop, thank you. Yeah, don't wave at me. It's just, it's not a big trip thing like Sturgis, like I was saying before the lady almost hit me, or like Daytona Bike Week. But it is something for me. It's a start of me touring, knowing now what my limits are, all the little things in touring, like a lot of people have said that I've watched before about touring help, whatever. All the little things in touring make a big difference over hours and hours in the saddle. Even if you take all back roads like me, you're still gonna put some time in riding. Like I left the hotel this morning right at 8 o'clock, maybe a few minutes after, and it's 11 o'clock now. So I've rode 3 hours and I've rode 84 miles, and I'm still not home yet. But I did stop once in Hot Springs for 5 or 6 minutes, long enough to go to the bathroom and stuff, and did the same thing in, oh God, where did I stop? Time before that. I think I rode it nonstop. Yeah, I did. I rode from there in Maggie Valley, stopped in stopped in Hot Springs, and that's the only time I've got off the bike at all. So I'm at that point now at about an hour and a half where I'm starting to ache a little bit. So, but hope everybody's enjoyed watching it as much as I've done making it. Like I said, might do something like this next year, but maybe go somewhere different, So on that, guys, we'll see you. Ride safe, have fun. If you haven't already done so, please like, share, and subscribe, and see ya. Thanks.